Here's a GRE word problem. Let's take a look. A snake oil salesman begins running from a town he defrauded at a rate of 8 miles per hour. After an hour, the constable leaves the town on horseback, galloping at a rate of 10 miles per hour. How far away from the town is the snake oil salesman caught? So this is your classic chase question, right? We got one person chasing another. And when that happens, when you get one of these questions, there's a sneaky little trick that you can use that I'm going to draw out in detail, but once you know this trick, you can do these problems pretty quickly. So let's put the snake oil salesman and the constable in the town right here. So this is the starting point. How far of a head start does the snake oil salesman get? Well, he's going 8 miles per hour and he travels for 1 hour, right? So he gets 8 miles away from the town before the constable starts galloping after him. Well, 1 more hour goes by, right? How far has he gotten? Another 8 miles, so a total of 16 miles. But how far does the constable get in that hour? So once the constable starts moving, he gets 10 miles in an hour. So he closes the gap a bit between the snake oil salesman and himself, right? So at the beginning, the gap was 8 miles, right? The snake oil salesman got 8 miles away before the constable started chasing him. But another hour goes by, and now the gap is what? It's only 6 miles, because the snake oil salesman is 16 miles away and the constable's 10 miles away. Okay, well, let's carry this out another hour, right? Another hour goes by. Snake oil salesman is now 24 miles away, and the constable gets even closer to the snake oil salesman. Now he's 20 miles away from the town. So if that's at 24 and that's at 20, now the gap is 4. Just to recap what's been happening, we started with a gap of 8. It closed to a gap of 6. And then another hour later, it closed to a gap of 4. Every hour, the gap is closing by 2. Now you'll notice that that's the difference in their rates. And that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Right? If the constable is traveling 2 miles an hour faster, every hour he's going to gain 2 miles on the snake oil salesman. So we went from 8 to 6 to 4. How long until we get to 0? Well, it's going to be 2 more hours after this, right? 2, and then it gets to 0. So how many total hours do we travel? Well, the constable traveled 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, right? The constable chased this sneaky snake oil salesman for 4 hours. And if he's going at 10 miles an hour, then he's going to catch up to him. He's going to make the gap 0 at 40 miles per hour. Correct answer here is E. For more GRE tips and tricks or to sign up for my online course, follow the link on my profile.